Hi, everybody. Okay, so what this is in South Korea, protesting and various things are being outlawed, and their censorship is almost worse than the United States. In fact, it probably is. Protesters are pretty much getting arrested left and right, from what I'm understanding. And now there is a hologram performance that was done showing holograms at night of protesters. Now, we saw in the 2008 elections how there was uh, a single person being hologrammed into the actual uh, place they were doing at the radio broadcast place that they were doing the interviews and stuff. Anyways, folks, lo and behold, now holograms have reached a technology standpoint where they can hologram multiple people on site where cameras are at a distance. And with the recent discovery of how to turn light into physical matter, folks, it literally could be a decade before we see physical beings projected from holograms doing human work. It sounds insanely scientific for like science fiction, basically. Unfortunately, we are looking at, and I'll show you the video, holograms, things that people have done and recorded, performed live with cameras at a distance. And basically here, they will show you that if this could be applied to an AI tech, we could literally have ghost police taking you off to the FEMA camps and stuff like that. But anyways, folks, in less than 8 years, we've seen one hologram turn into a dozen that can be put on site at a distance. In 10-20 years, with the tech involving turning light into physical matter, which scientists have already done, it was known about a week ago as a really good tech that actually came to fruition. We would see basically holographic interpretations of physical beings able to perform human actions in real time, like lift up objects. Like I said, and this could be in various things like that. This could be used for a military role, a police role, where no longer are physical people harmed, but they will send their clone, their light clone, as I'll call them, to go out into harm's way, or an AI hologram that is given physical characteristics at a certain point to go out and make an arrest of a dangerous person. And this could be done from, the local station. It sounds like crazy technology, but this is actually being broken down in 2 or 3 different sciences, folks. And our great grandkids could actually see this. Amnesty International used them to protest the president on the eve of her 3rd year in office. Groups claim since she came into office, freedom of speech and assembly have suffered. US-based Freedom House says there's a downward trend in South Korea's freedom of assembly.
일어나고 있는 여러 가지 문제에 대해서 다들 발언을 하려고 하는데 그게 이제 어떤 언론 매체라든가 이런 것을 통해서 발현이 안 되고
She didn't say opinion, she said something else. So anyways, folks, Holograms by Amnesty International. And as you saw, folks, the cameras were not right on top of them that we saw. So this means it was projected at a distance. And like I said, with the discovery of light turning to matter in a couple of decades, it might just be possible to send AI light beings, basically, that can come into physical form, perform human tasks like arrest and various other clandestine services, become light again, and basically disappear without a trace. And whether or not it's controlled from like a police precinct or, you know, a radio tower thereof or a drone, would be up to the technology and the way it's handled. But I believe very closely we are at a point where we are merging the science fiction with the reality. And from this and the VR applications, I think we're almost already there.